Hi, everybody. This is Richard and Jeremy with Idle Musings of the Nerd Mind. And we are going to be talking about a couple of things, especially 28 years later, the Bone Temple. And we're going to be talking about a couple of things, like especially Resident Evil 9. I got it, and Jeremy just started playing Resident Evil 4, which is my all-time favorite, and a couple of other things. So please hang out with us and let's get this started. Jeremy, how are you doing, my friend?
I am good. I think I might be traumatized from playing Resident Evil 4, but I
Is it?
started that first section where you're in that like town square village. I was just
Oh,
like, what
Jesus.
has Richard done to me?
Pitchforks, fire, church bells.
I mean, there's a cow on fire
I
that
know.
runs around reaping havoc, and I mean, my God, like I was like literally yelling at the TV trying to play, and like I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared
Yeah,
for that. And
I thought you watched gameplay. I thought you watched some gameplay. That is my fault. I'm owning that one because I should have prepared you a little
yeah.
bit better.
Well,
But
the first like 10, 15 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is like, you walk through a house and there's a zombie and you got to fight and kill them and stuff like that. And then
yeah,
I guess they're not zombies though. They're like these crazy bioweapon
infected.
possessed cult people or something.
Yeah,
But so I was just like, okay, I could do this.
yeah.
This seems pretty normal. And then all of a sudden I go to the village. I'm like, oh my God. Like it was
Yeah.
just I must have died 15 times.
That that is okay. You don't even want to know how many times I like died.
Yeah.
And I will say it, and I'm sure people are going to comment in the section or behind the scenes. But I don't care. At one point, I get stuck, and I will go online and I will do a walkthrough, and I will see how people get past certain things, and then I will go back and continue it and do that. This is not like old PlayStation where you can type in a code and you have like unlimited bullets. It's
Yeah. No,
you
there's no shame in that. I do that with a lot of games actually. There's a lot of I like the adventure puzzle type games.
yeah,
And so sometimes I just can't figure out the puzzle. And so I look online and
yeah,
I know it's kind of like cheating, but I don't care. I still have fun.
exactly. Well, I
Yeah.
play in story mode too.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, "Ugh, you're not going to do the challenging mode." I'm like, no, not my first time through. I want to get through it. I'm a story person. And
Yeah.
if I can't figure out a puzzle in it, like put the moon here and the sun here or whatever, I'm going to go and I'm going to, check it out. And then, if I play it again, I'm going to up it and challenge myself. But
Yeah.
I want to get
I've
through.
I've done that with The Last of Us
Yeah.
games.
See.
I'd
Hmm.
play it on easy, and then I've probably played them through a few times now. And I'm at this point, I could play it on almost hard. Hard is like still pretty
Yeah.
challenging, but still like
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean. Like I kind of want to just see what the game offers, and I like the stories. I'm a sucker for
Yeah.
stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
With Resident.
if I'm just spending the whole time stressed out, like it's
Yeah.
not that.
You're not going to do any good because stressing
Yeah,
out like freaks out people and stuff. You don't do so good.
yeah.
um, Please tell me, did you check? You're just doing story mode for Resident Evil
Oh
4.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's no
Um,
way. There's no way
right.
I'd be able to do it without that.
It does stress you out a little bit, but I will say with Resident Evil, so okay, Resident Evil 7 and 8, they did first person. I cannot play it in first person because you're looking through their eyes. You turn too quickly and they're like right there in your face, and it's a bit much for me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
with the other Resident Evil 1 through 6, it's third person. So you see something running at you, and you're like, oh, let me get my gun or hatchet or axe or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I can deal with that. With the new Resident Evil 9, they suggest so you're playing two characters. You're playing my boy Leon. I love Leon.
Me too.
Yeah, I love that man. It's so crazy. He's like fictional, and I'm like Leon. When he comes on the screen, I'm like screaming. I'm like, that's my man. You know.
Well, I like that he's just like this like stoic badass.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like saying one-liners.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
that it's my favorite. He's like, I got you tied up. He goes, what did I walk into? What kind of scenario is this? And I'm like, oh, Leon.
Well, the first scene in the village when you find the house and you bar the door, and then he looks out the window, and this freaking monster mutant comes out with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Like Leon literally says, "You gotta be effing kidding me!" And
Yes.
that's like exactly what I said. I was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
And that's why everyone loves him, because like literally you'll say it first and then he'll just say the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
But Resident Evil 9, so this is how they want you to play it. Am I playing it that way? No. With Grace, she's a newer character, actually a daughter of a kind of legacy character or whatever. And she is like this nervous little thing who's an FBI agent. And I'm like, girl, how you get through training? You know, so and they're like, do it first person. No, it stressed me out, you know, because she's just
Mhm.
like, oh my god, and you hear her breathing, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is too much. So I switched over the third for her, and they suggest for Leon that you play it in third person. And when he comes on the screen, he's like, you gotta be kidding me. Zombies again? It's great because you're like all like freaked out as her, and then you're playing Leon, and he's just like, "Oh, let's just take care of this," you
Yeah.
know. So
Yeah.
you're switching back and forth, and thank God, because if I had to be her the whole game, I would have to put it down and come back like 2 days later. You know, it's a
You
bit
know,
much.
there's something to be said about third person also. Like
Yeah.
I like to watch the character that I'm playing.
Mhm.
Like it's more I have more fun with that. And especially with a character like Leon that does these like badass roundhouse kicks and stuff,
Yes. Oh man, wait till 9. He is
Yeah.
he's like a little bit older and seasoned. And the roundhouse kicks, it's not just that anymore, man. He's like doing some stuff. You're like, what the hell?
I also like the fact, so I've watched a lot of previews for 9 because I quickly became pretty obsessed with 4. And I've already played like at least 30% of the game in like 2 days.
Nice.
So yeah, but uh 4 came out like in the early 2000s, maybe, I'm thinking. The
The
original one.
the original one, and I had the original one. I mean, I'm a PS whore. I've had 1 through 5. I've always
Right.
been like a PlayStation. I never went over to Xbox.
Well, the watching the previews for 9, I like the fact that it's like 20 years later and Leon's still rocking the 90s haircut, you know?
Leave his hair alone, man. They just got it where you can see like now individual hair. So if he shakes his head, You can like see it. I like, grew up with Leon. I mean, not like grew up with Leon, but like from the first game till now. And I'm just gonna say something. All those people who are hating on that he's almost 50 years old, y'all can. We're gonna have a talk in the background.
Yeah.
Or
I wish I looked that good, man. Come on.
I mean, come on. They're like, oh, he's 50. He can't do a roundhouse. I'm like, have you seen some 50-year-olds? He can
Hell
do a
yeah.
roundhouse, you know, he can punch you.
I mean, the dude he's obviously trained his entire life. I'm sure he could,
Right.
hold up his, he's
Yeah.
just a born and bred badass,
Yeah,
So
he could take a punch or 5
yeah.
or 12.
I mean, from what I remember, Chuck Norris was like always 50.
No, you did not. Just go there. I have to say, I love you for that. Since getting in that area, I'm like this, like my new like hero, or not new hero, but it's Leon. I'm like, hey, Leon Kennedy can do this. I can do it.
What blows me away is like why did they drop the ball so hard on making those movies? I feel like they could have just easily made a Resident Evil movie that kind of stuck with the original idea.
Yeah.
Instead of making it like some, what it was.
Yeah.
It was okay,
It was okay.
I felt
not
like it
the
was
last
just
one. Not
the
the
story.
last one.
But the story from the games is like way more entertaining.
I agree. So when they kind of stopped doing that is with 3.
Yeah.
The third movie. And I like the movies. I have them all. The first one, always the best, especially since I think it was 9 Inch Nails or Trent Reznor, somebody did the music for it, and it was like da 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 da, and you're like, oh my god, run! Like the music itself was an entity of like the first one.
Trent Reznor actually has created some great soundtracks, great like scores for movies. Yeah. I think Gone Girl was Trent Reznor.
No way.
Yeah. I think David Fincher has used Trent Reznor a few times. I think Seven was Trent Reznor. I might be wrong, but I think
no, you're not wrong. It was Trent Reznor. And I know that because 7 is like one of my all-time favorite movies.
That movie's awesome.
God, it was so well thought out. But yeah, the first one, it was like the music was an entity, and the second one, not so much, but it was still good, and they were still in Raccoon City, and you get like people here and there. They added people and stuff like that. I even think Grace's mom is the reporter in the first one, or in the second one and stuff. But Grace's mom is in the other games, and it's kind of cool because 9, you kind of find out what happens to her, and why Grace is like so triggered in 9 and stuff like that. But going back to the movies, it was good until the one right before the very last one just pissed me off. And I went to here to see it. I'm like, wow, this is lazy. Y'all, we get it. You want this to be over with. The star is done. Everybody's done,
Speaking of these kind of survival horror style games or movies, Silent Hill, there's a new movie coming out this year for Silent Hill.
It's out. Have you seen it?
Is it out? Okay.
It is out, and one of my friends got a screener and let me see it. An original person. Did you like the first one?
Yeah,
I
liked it.
Did you like the second one?
It wasn't as good as the first one.
Right, exactly.
But I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, and the same thing with this third one. I mean, they even have a TV series,
Hmm.
the Silent Hill like TV series, which I'm like, it's okay. But this third one movie, it has a guy. As the Silent Hill stories do, it's different people. It's not always the same person, but I mean, and it's the original person who did one, and the French guy, and I love seeing it just because I love seeing it, and I love seeing him come back to it.
Hmm.
Still not as good as the first one, and I thought it would be. It is better than the second one, but not by much. You know?
Hey, fun fact about Silent Hill:
Uh
the setting is actually based on a real place,
huh. The coal
and
mines.
yeah, in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I think
Yep.
it's this town that they tried to burn some trash in the town back in like the 70s,
Yeah.
and the trash fire ended up igniting some coal mines underneath, and it's been burning ever since.
Yeah.
And they had
Isn't
to
it?
evacuate the town like 40, 50 years ago, and it's
That is
still burning underneath.
insane. That is
Yeah.
insane. I mean, how do you even put something like that out with all of that, raw material there to continuously have it burn for the song? How do you even
I
put it?
mean, I think that they probably tried for a long time, and I just think that they just gave up because
Yeah.
like a gas fire, the only way to put it out is to like seal off the oxygen. But it's
Yeah.
like part of like a mining system. So I mean, like, how do you even do that, you know?
I don't know. You would have to do it with, I suppose, other chemicals.
Yeah.
And maybe people, especially if they evacuate the town, they're just like, let's just count our losses and move forward.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. And I hear people actually go there.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
watched I
like,
watched a couple of YouTube videos of people that go there, and like the whole town is like smoldering, smoking, like
yeah,
from underground. It's pretty scary looking.
yeah. And you know what? I hate to say, I would probably be one of those crazy asses
Yeah, me
because
too.
I want to see it. I just want
Yeah.
to see it, and I want to like tape it with all my coughing and then passing out. You know.
Same with Chernobyl. I mean, I would like to go there, you know.
Oh man, have you seen? Okay, there is a horror movie about that.
Like
And
mutated in the
like
future and
years
stuff.
later,
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, we want to go see." Of course, they were American, and they're like, "Oh,
Americans
we
are the
have
only
to
people
see
that do
it."
this kind of crap.
Huh?
Americans are the only people that do this kind of crap, dude.
Right, exactly. And then because the Europeans are just like, "You're stupid. No,
That area's
don't
been
do it."
quarantined for a reason. Don't go
Right.
there.
And the Americans are like, "What? It's fun." It's like, no, no, you will die. You will die. At least I have it on tape.
No, you will die. It's
You
like,
will die.
no, I'm good.
No, I'm okay. My fiance is with me. We're gonna have a great time. Stop.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah. Anyway, and this is in America, so I guess it's not too crazy. I would want to just check it out a little bit, but yeah, that kind of like tripped me out. I was like, no way that this is still going on and what have you, but absolutely. But getting back to the Resident Evil stuff, I can't wait for you to go through it because it is very much a story. It is very much lore, and that lore is going to play into Resident Evil 9 for 4.
All right. I after your recommendation, I also did some research, and I did find out that like fan favorite, besides maybe this newest one, four is like a fan favorite. It's like,
Hands down, the
yeah.
remake.
And so,
You know,
do you recommend that after four, I just go through the linear games, or do you think I should skip around a little bit?
um, I my opinion is not popular, but I like adventure, like horror games,
Mm-hmm.
where you're beating them up. You're not just taking it like race and running around. That is number 7 and 8. You're like running around, not having that many bullets, trying to dodge and escape stuff, staying
So
silent.
it's pure survival
It
style.
is. It's survival horror.
Okay.
7 and 8 is survival horror. 5 and 6, especially 5, it is like 4 kind of, except there's two of you. Well, there's two and 4 too, but in 5, both of you are kind of badasses and you have guns and you got each other's back. In 4, you're trying to rescue somebody and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, "Oh, I'm scared." I'm like, "Climb that wall and unlock that door." You know, before I'm like, "Do it! I'm gonna die. This monster is here." You know, and 6, unpopular opinion, I like it. There's 3 campaigns. So
Okay.
there's Leon's campaign with his partner. There is Chris Redfield's campaign with his partner. And then there is Sherry's Birkin's campaign, who he's rescuing in 4. She ends up becoming an agent in 6. She grows up and she's an agent. And she has her campaign with a partner. And the partner there is, he's pretty freaking cool, Jake. I like him a lot. And you get to pick like which campaign you want to play. And the great thing about it is, I feel it's 3 games in one. Because as soon as you finish one, you can start on the other one. And
Okay.
it's like you see Leon like this, and then you are Leon, and you see over there. So they're doing like that whole thing.
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
And I like it. A lot of people, no surprise, Leon's campaign in 6 is their favorite.
Right,
You
right.
I like them. I like them all, and I had fun. It is dated. I wish they would remake it. They're not probably, but it's a little dated, but it's newer. Not newer than the remake of 4, but like at the time it was newer, and they put certain things in there and they were trying certain things and stuff. Some of it worked, some of it didn't work so well. But I like that. I played some of 7. Between 7 and 8, I like 8 more because they've got like werewolves and vampires, and it explains why it happened. It's not like some supernatural thing. It's because of
Mm-hmm.
um, the mold, and the mold is this, that, and the other, and that starts in 7 and it kind of ends in 8.
Okay.
Um,
8 was, I remember when it came out a few years back.
it was pretty fun.
It looked really cool. I mean, it looked scary as hell. So,
Yeah, and
um,
the person, it's a brand new person for
oh,
7 and 8.
okay.
So it
And
is
9,
scary.
Leon's back in 9, right?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Chris
Yeah.
is kind of. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. Just play 7. Play
Okay.
7 and 8. Chris Redfield is, kind of. It's no secret. He's in it. But
I
you're not
wonder. I
playing.
wonder if the name Renfield is like a Easter egg for.
Oh, it's red. It's Redfield.
Okay. Okay. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
say Ren.
congested.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't. Yeah, I'm congested with this nose. I mean, I'm always.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, it's pollen. It's pollen season in Austin, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, yellow dust everywhere, huh?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's on
Yeah.
every. The wind blows and you see clouds of it through the air.
Yeah, I know, and people just like start sneezing instantly, and they're running for
Yeah.
their home. But yeah, anyway, with the whole Resident Evil thing, I know. I mean, just watch a little bit of the gameplay. I'm starting at the beginning just because classes and everything and moving, and I'm trying to, now that everything's here, I'm just trying to rearrange everything that makes sense. But man,
Mm-hmm.
the little bit I've played, I'm just like nervous because you start off, of course, as Grace, and and she's breathing and she's trying to hide, and it's like, girl, shut up, stop breathing so much. They can hear you, because it's coming through your controller, and of course it's
Yeah.
haptic, and you feel the raindrops and you hear her breathing, and you're just like, oh, it's too much. For me, it becomes too much, and I gotta like put it down and be like, okay, this is not real. This is and
I love
I'm
that.
gonna get to this part so I can be Leon.
Yeah. You kind of have to suffer a little bit through Grace before you get to Leon.
Say it
Yeah.
again.
You kind of have to suffer a little bit through Grace to get to
Oh
Leon.
yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
want. Seriously. And they're laughing. They're totally laughing at us. They're like, look at this big ass guy trying to play this little girl, and he's like just squealing. Like, oh my god, run. And I've caught myself. I'm sure my new neighbors are like, what the hell's going on in there? Because I keep screaming. I'm like, run, Grace, run. What the hell is your problem? Run faster. And I'm the one controlling it. I'm like, what's going on here? So anyway,
Nice, nice. Well, I look forward to it. I mean, this Resident Evil 4 is literally my first time I've really played the
I'm
game.
excited for
And
you.
so
Yeah.
I'm into it. I think it's freaking fun as hell.
Yeah.
The story is cool too. Like
Yeah.
it's got a big, world building map. It's pretty good. It's pretty great. I like it a lot.
It's lore. I don't want to say it's like super lore heavy, but for someone who likes lore, like I do, I think you're gonna totally get into it, especially with all the like main characters and the main bad guys and where they were. I mean, they actually, and I love it. They have like a timeline leading up to Resident RE9,
Mhm.
so it doesn't ruin it.
Okay.
So if you want to see like that timeline, it's pretty cool. And then now they have a timeline for people who've played it, and they incorporate Resident Evil 9, and it just makes sense. And they're taking from the first game and the third game and the fifth game, and
Awesome.
they incorporate everything right now into 9. They're bringing back Leon because he wasn't in 7 and 8. You know, if you like lore like I do and you do, you're gonna totally dig it. Go online, look at the timeline for Resident Evil, and I think you're just gonna have a great time with it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there's
Well,
no games.
yeah, yeah.
You won't get bored.
I was kind of in a gaming rut for a minute where I just couldn't
Yeah.
really find anything that I liked. I'd started maybe like 3 or 4 games, and I'm just like, And so
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy that you recommended this one because I'm into it. It's great.
I'm really excited that you're playing it, and I'm excited actually that you're playing the remake versus the original. Look, I still have my PS3. And that's when it came out, and I put the disc in recently, and I'm like, how bad is it versus the remake? Don't do that to yourself.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it.
yeah,
The graphics on the remake are pretty spot on. They're really good. So
yeah, and if you like what they did on the remake, of course they like tweaked it. They took stuff from Resident Evil for the remake and they put it in 9 and made it better somehow.
nice.
And I'm just like, I mean, like even Tom and some of my friends are watching it, Resident Evil 9, like the cutscenes and stuff like that. They're like, is that a real person? It's
Yeah,
it,
I
it,
was watching some previews and like all the textures, like skin texture, hair texture, like it is like really spot on. Like
Yeah,
it looks perfect.
and the new thing that everyone's like excited about is, oh my god, Leon has individual hairs flowing. Just like, somebody who, shaves their head. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
okay, can we get on with the game? I'm like, can
I
you just
mean, is it wrong to say that Leon has hair goals? I mean, seriously.
his hair is ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. And like things are on him and he gets in water. He gets out of the water. Perfect. Perfect. Every strand, everything's in its place. But come on, it's a game. And we love that. I love it.
Who would play the perfect Leon? What
Well,
actor do you think?
somebody did actually in Resident Evil, the last Resident Evil movie with Mila Jovovich. Not
Mm-hmm.
the very last one, but the one before it. They
Uh-huh.
actually put in characters from the game.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know who played him. It wasn't somebody who I knew. But yeah, spot on. He looked.
Nice.
Yeah, he looked like hair.
I feel like
Everything.
the only people that could pull that kind of hair off and make it look all right, make it look great, would be like a Japanese or Korean actor. Like it's just they always have great
Yeah.
hair. Come on.
I mean, I agree, and maybe John Bon Jovi. I don't
There
know.
you go. That's perfect. In his heyday.
He just has like hair for days and it's short, all this. He looks great.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's a good suggestion.
yeah, I mean, he might be a little too old, but people are saying Leon's too old, so why the hell not?
Yeah. Yeah. But can he be the stoic badass? That's the thing,
He did a vampire movie, and he was a vampire hunter, John Bon Jovi, and actually he did a good job.
Okay.
So
I hear you.
Yeah, I haven't seen him lately, but I'll throw my chips in on him until I see a new picture, and I'm like, you know what, I take it all back, or I'm like, go forward, go forward.
Yeah.
Anywho, okay, let's talk about, because I could talk about right now. I'm just like so engrossed in it. I could talk about it all day.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new Game of Thrones things that are coming out. I haven't seen the Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet, but please tell me about it. It's on my list.
So it's a short, small, self-contained story, and it's not like this epic world-building thing like Game of Thrones or even House of the Dragons. It's not quite as like brooding and dark. It's more of just like this guy trying to make his way in like the world, and he ends up in a particular situation where he has to perform like outside of his comfort zone, and and I just thought it was great. It was uplifting, and the characters were well developed, and it was kind of a breath of fresh air too. Like it brought back kind of like a real protagonist that you could kind of get behind. It wasn't like a gray character, like the guy was genuinely good, and so I like that. Like sometimes, like I feel like the last maybe 10 years, most of the fantasy shows, like everybody's gray. Everybody has this like agenda, or like they're not all good or all bad, so yeah, so it's kind of nice to like have like literally like a Tolkien-esque character that is just good. I like that. Yeah.
You've seen the like Game of Thrones, right? The show.
Oh yeah.
I
thought it was the best show that ever was or will be for a little while.
But except for that last season, we're gonna.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Right. You completely just ruined it, Richard. But you know who his descendant is, right? In Game of Thrones.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Isn't that
that's pretty
cool?
cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's also
It,
an Easter egg where Joffrey's reading the oh, who are they? The Kingsguard
yeah.
journal, the big tome, and
Yeah.
he's just like, oh, there's 4 pages written about Sir Duncan the Tall.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, and that's like 200 years or 100 years later.
I think so, but like, so Egg, he's still alive in it, but he's really old though.
Yeah, he's
Um,
Aegon the Unworthy. Aegon the Fifth.
he
No,
becomes
he's
a
Aegon the Fifth.
maester.
The
He becomes,
Unlikely.
yeah,
Aegon the Unlikely. Yeah.
yeah, he becomes a maester and he's blind.
Yeah.
And I remember him kind of talking about, some of it. He goes, "Oh, when I was young," and now we get to see him. I haven't seen it yet, but I am excited because of, Brianna and seeing him when he was, older and stuff, to see these tales. It excites me, but you're loving it though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, fun fact. I have a Subaru Outback, and we named it Brienne of Karth.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
You're like, I love it. You're like, why not?
Because it's it has feminine vibes, and it's a total badass. It's like it can go off roading with this thing, and
Yeah.
it's like it's like bulletproof. I mean, Subaru Outback, it's a badass car, man.
Yeah. I mean, not like literally bulletproof, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Because I was like,
that's a Kawasaki KLR motorcycle, but that's
you're like, I'm just saying, for everybody who needs to know. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I'll tell you my car's name. It's not cool.
What is it?
Her name is Minerva.
Oh, I like that.
Because she gets on my nerves.
Oh my god.
It's like, Minerva, my nerves are wrecked because I just drove you today. Thanks.
I've had cars that should have been named that.
Right, Minerva. Oh my god. So is that cool like yours? And you know what? I shouldn't talk bad about my car because that car has been going since 2004.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's a Honda. I mean,
Yeah.
Honda's just knock wood because it'll die tomorrow probably. Knock wood. They just kind of keep going. They're well built.
Yeah.
And, I've only had. Go ahead. So sorry.
The Hondas and the Toyotas are just great cars. They're known to last forever if you keep taking care of them. I mean, it's not uncommon for one of those to have 300,000 miles or something.
Yeah. In this car, I don't drive it that often because I'm going, to college and stuff like that, and they've got a great transportation system here, and I just do that. And parking on campus is a nightmare, as every
every campus, yeah,
right. But it's a great car, and I've only had the only other car I've ever had, and it was given to me, and I will never ever get any other car besides a Honda. It was a Neon. Ugh, that car. It was just always broken, always a mess. And every other car I've had, my very first car was a 1970s hatchback Honda Civic.
Oh wow.
It was my first. I was 20 years old. That was my very first car. And man, did that car last me through half my college.
Oh yeah.
And I love the hatchback part because, anybody who got too drunk to speak, we threw them in the hatchback part of it. and you got to sleep it off because I went to Texas State, so we're like driving from Austin, and back and forth because there was no gay bars in San Bernardino.
Yeah, there probably is now. I bet you there is now.
I'm sure, I mean, if Texas A&M and back then, had like a gay bar, they
Yeah,
better have one now.
yeah. They have to. I mean, the population has doubled in the last
I
like 6 years or something. So
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I want to go back just to go check out the university, but from what my dad and other people are telling me is from Austin, in between, Austin and San Marcos to San Antonio, it's all kind of one thing now. It's not
yeah,
individual.
it's sort of the master plan in Central Texas. It's going to be
Yeah,
what they call a megalopolis. Just
yeah.
one giant combined city, which is kind of freaky. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I kind of
Too
like,
many people, man. Too many people.
yeah, it's starting to get like that here a little bit, but everything is still pretty much sectioned out, so
Yeah,
which is good. But anyway,
yeah,
let's keep talking because we're catching up too. I haven't, talked to my friend Jeremy in a little bit, but
for sure, for sure.
what else
So
we're gonna?
considering Game of Thrones, I
Uh-huh.
read just I think it was either yesterday or even maybe this morning that they're when I'm looking at Instagram, like they know that I'm interested in this nerd stuff, and so like I
Yeah.
get these ads, or not ads, but like these suggested content people, and one of them was greenlit story for Aegon's Conquest, which would
Who's
be
it?
epic. And the person that, I mean, it was like a fake image, probably created by AI, but like the person that was supposed to be Aegon was Henry Cavill. I was like, oh my god, that'd be awesome if he was Aegon.
Have you seen a lot of AI stuff recently?
Oh yeah.
Just like
Um,
images and stuff.
yeah, I'll send you some crazy stuff I've recently found.
Okay.
Book series called Red Rising. There's some super nerds out there
Oh,
that have created like AI imagery for that sci-fi world. It's so
yeah, yeah,
cool. Really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is why I asked you, have you seen some renderings from AI? It seems like Henry Cavill is in all of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is AI focusing on Henry Cavill? I don't care. I love the man. I would hug him when I saw him.
Well, I mean, does any other actor actually personify like the ultimate alpha male badass more than Henry Cavill? I mean, come on, the dude, I mean, he's Superman for a reason, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. He's quiet, and I mean, have you seen Stars? Like
No.
Simon Pegg was the most fun. They were doing an interview for Mission Impossible,
Uh-huh.
and he just kept just like looking at him and gushing over him. And Simon
Simon
Pegg,
Pegg.
the straight man, like all these like super straight men are just like, whatever you say, Henry. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a quiet man whose present, he'll just walk into a room and his presence will take over, and he doesn't have to say a damn thing.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So
He,
it makes sense why AI would choose his image to create, Aegon the Conqueror or
yeah,
whoever else. I mean, there's like dozens of different like badass characters. Like he could be He-Man, he could be freaking,
I
you
wish he
know.
was.
Yeah, I know.
Let me
The
stop.
the preview I saw of that was like, oh man, I'm not sure about that.
And that was like our era.
Yeah, I
We
know.
grew up with that, and it's just kind of like, Okay. All right. He looks like Prince Adam.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not He-Man. Not for me.
No,
Not yet.
no, he's not. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Skeletor. Jared Leto.
Skeletor looked cool. Honestly, set design looked cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little cartoony,
Yeah.
but besides that, I think it looked kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
And I'm okay with cartoony,
is it just me or CGI is kind of turned a little bit more cartoony than it has been before. It's kind of
Yeah. Yeah. Look at a lot of the superhero stuff, though.
yeah,
They're not doing like black spandex, like or black leather, like they did with X-Men, which I still like, by the way. But they're starting to get brighter. I mean, look at the oh god, what was the Marvel movie with Bucky and Yelena? Uh, the
oh yeah,
superhero, the Century. I mean, he had a big golden uniform on,
yeah, yeah.
and the Fantastic Four. They're like all wearing like white and blue and everything.
I mean, I think
I love
that's
it.
cool. It's
Yeah,
going it's sticking with the original source material, which I
yeah,
like. I mean, a lot of people complain that the original X-Men are a little bit too dark and brooding with all the black leather and stuff. And I still
yeah.
like those movies, don't get me wrong.
I
But
I still love
I
it.
did I
Yeah,
did like seeing Wolverine in his yellow suit in Deadpool 2 though. I was just like, hell yeah, that's
yeah.
awesome. So,
Actually, that was really cool, and I didn't know I was missing it until I saw it when he pulled the hood over, and I was like in the
mhm.
eyes, and I'm like, oh my god, that's my Wolverine.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was growing up, that's my Wolverine right there. And it was pretty cool and what have you. But yeah, I love it. I'm like I say certain. How about this? Certain movies, certain TV series lend itself to it really well, um,
Mhm.
and some don't. Like The Boys. I think The Boys actually is a mixture of
Well, I
both.
mean, to be, straight up about the boys, that's full blown satire. Like it's about as over the top as you could possibly get with a show with like a superhero story. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I'm surprised they're getting away with half the shit that they.
Oh yeah. There are jokes about like the amount of fake blood that's used in
Yeah.
like it's like unbelievable, just bodies exploding and stuff. I mean, it's just
What does that say about me? It just makes me giggle when I see something like that. But I didn't really mean to laugh because I love Sinners, but there was like this one point behind the scenes with Michael B. Jordan. He goes, "There is so much blood everywhere. It's everywhere." He's like, "It's just too much." And Haley Steinfeld, she's like, "I agree. I agree." They just kept laughing about this is just too much. We know we're in a vampire kind of movie, but wow, it's like just everywhere. But and by the way, I still absolutely love that movie. I think you said you love it a lot as well.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Do you remember the actor that played the head vampire in that movie?
Oh, good lord.
Because
Jack O'Connell. Jack O'Connell.
that dude is great. Like I think he's a freaking talented actor, character actor, as far as I've seen.
Yes.
I've seen him in
Right.
some other stuff, and man, he does horror very well.
Yeah, I haven't. Actually, the movie I first saw him in is when he was a kid, and it had Michael Fassbender in it, and it was a horror movie. It was about these kids. It was something Lake. Um, it was something Lake, and like Michael Fassbender and his girlfriend, they just go to this lake and they want to hang out, and it's like, oh,
Mhm.
this weekend. And then these kids come there and they just keep kind of messing with them.
Is it Eden Lake?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Holy crap.
I saw that. It
And
was great.
he was evil as a kid
Yeah.
in it. And, what a great movie. If you totally watch that movie, I want to know what you think about it. It was just well written. It's just one of those little gems that people saw a long time ago. And it's when Michael Fassbender was not, super popular or whatever.
Right.
Um, wow. And to see him as a kid, Jack O'Connell as a kid in this, and to see the different actors and actresses in it, and now they're like up here. It's really great. They really act their asses off.
Well, I do think that he's like one to watch. Like he's not like an A-list guy yet.
Yeah, not
But
yet.
I
Not
feel like it's pretty. It's almost inevitable. Like I think like the roles that I've seen him play, and this is a great segue, by the way. He plays
yes.
Jimmy. He plays Jimmy in the Bone Temple, and I mean,
Holy
come on,
crap.
like he's so calm and cool and collected, but then also like moments of like menacing, just narcissism. I mean, it was just wild. It was really good.
He's charismatic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And Sinners, what kept making me laugh in the theater is every time he would come up to the guy, the guitar player, Sammy, and he would just be like, Sammy, just like say that. I'm like, where is this coming from? But he's great. But yes, y'all, we're about to segue into the Bone Temple. I know some of y'all have been wanting to hear us, especially in the background. I've been getting messages, and we're doing it, and we're doing it today. So what did you think? I would love to know what you think.
I mean, I loved it. I thought it was entertaining as all hell. It was great. I know that it didn't. I guess it didn't really do that well, and I think there's a couple of reasons behind it.
Yeah.
I think that people thought that it was going to be like 28 years later, part 2 or something like that, and so they were confused. Yeah. They were confused by maybe the marketing of it or something, and so maybe that's why it didn't perform quite as well as it should have. Because
exactly,
I think that all the acting was super strong.
Yes,
and the story was really entertaining. It even had like heartwarming, almost comedic moments in it, which I thought were great. Like yeah, like when Ray Fiennes is befriending the alpha zombie. Like. It was so great.
It was so wonderful. But I want to say this before I forget it. People who want to watch this, watch 1 and 2 as one movie. Seriously. Just watch 1 and then go straight into the Bone Temple. Because I know a lot of my friends and the people and some of the comments and stuff I've gotten from friends and what have you are, I don't want to watch this because I didn't like 28 years later. They're like, I didn't like it. And what turned a lot of people off was the end of 28 years later. They were like, okay, it was okay up until the end. And that's
because it showed how bombastic the Jimmies were, kind of.
Yeah. And they were like, what is this? Where the hell did this come from? And that's why I'm saying watch 28 years later and then watch 28 years later The Bone Temple, because it goes straight into it.
It doesn't skip a beat,
right? And it makes more sense that way. I know when I saw them separately, I was kind of like, I don't understand the end, but I trust the director and the Garland, the screenwriter, that it's going somewhere with the second one. And I trusted that, but not everybody is into movies and film and have seen their other things. Like my other favorite movie that they did is Sunshine. Have you ever seen that?
I have seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, and they did that. The writing of Garland and Boyle, they did Sunshine together after 28 years later.
Hmm.
And what a movie! I own it. I love it. And I just know they're a great duo. So when I saw the first one, 28 years later, I knew they weren't going to do me wrong
Yeah.
with Temple. So, um,
I
I'm
mean, I
well,
think to put the movie in the most simplest of terms I could think of is like it fulfilled the reason that I go to the theater. You
yeah,
know, it it was full blown entertainment. There were some scenes I thought were um, pretty hard to watch. You know, like the
yeah,
violence and horror are it's pretty extreme in some of the scenes. You
yeah.
know, but I I like that kind of stuff. So whatever. You know.
Yeah, I do too.
I was with a couple of people, my wife and her friend that like, you know, had to watch like this, you know, just like, oh no.
Right. Like, I can't watch it. I can't watch it.
Uh,
Oh my goodness. I
but
can't say enough about it, but I'm sorry, keep going. Keep going.
oh, um, and besides Jack O'Connell, who was great, um, freaking Voldemort himself, man, Ray Fiennes, holy crap. Like that
Yeah.
dude is a gem. Like he is a gift to cinema, you know?
Yes,
Like
he really
he is
is.
just absolutely freaking awesome.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with him in the first movie when they went up to him and he diagnosed, excuse me, spoiler alert, the kid's mom with cancer. And he was so gentle in a world that wasn't. You
Hmm.
he went against, the grain. It's like this world, especially like, like his father. He was like, yo, you got to do this like overly super manly, and you have to do this, and you got to be like this, and he wasn't, and he
Yeah.
was just this gentle spirit, showing this kid this and helping him make his peace with his mother's sickness, and
Yeah.
even helping her make her peace. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Absolutely.
and then it went into the Bone Temple, and you see him, something he should be afraid of and be trying to figure out a way to kill them all.
Yeah.
He ended up figuring out a way to heal him.
Yeah.
And something that's going to probably be taken to the third movie with Killian Murphy, my man.
Yeah.
You
What a great ending. And
that was
just
wonderful.
like that, like maybe what, 3 minutes of him at the very
Yeah,
end. Like he is such a good actor too.
yeah,
Like he there's so much like soul in his freaking eyes and it just
yeah.
his like everything about his presence is just like I don't know. There's something about it. He's awesome.
He's an amazing actor. Of course, I loved him in the Batman movies. And but this I haven't seen Oppenheimer, and I'm really sad and just want to shake myself, for not seeing it yet. But I just hear he's incredible in
He
it.
is. That movie is quite the doozy. And get prepared to sit through it. It's a long movie. And
Yeah,
it's heavy, man. It's obviously, it's dealing with like one of the most hardcore situations of all time, but yeah, like he's just a gem of an actor as well, he's
yeah.
great.
And just
Also, in
yeah,
Batman Begins, when the scene where he puts on his mask and has that neurotoxin, the first time that you see that, I remember
yeah,
it was scary as hell. I was like,
yeah.
oh
What a great movie, man!
yeah,
What a great villain, and they picked the right villain for him.
yeah, yeah,
Because Crane wasn't this like buff, crazy looking person. He was like intelligent. He's like the
yeah,
Riddler. He's just really intelligent. And he goes, "I'm gonna make this," and was, a psychiatrist and everything, and just studied it, and he's like, I'm going to make people afraid. I'm going to kill them with fear, you know,
Yeah.
and how intelligent and just wonderful. And he played it to perfection for me.
Yeah. I think that was maybe his first big role.
I, I, I think so. Yeah, because 28 days later, he was just starting out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
He was kind of an unknown actor at that point.
yeah, but
He was been in a
wow.
couple movies. He was in a movie with
Sunshine.
Colin Farrell
Yeah.
back in the 90s. I can't remember the name, but yeah.
He's a great actor, but what made me happy, and I'm still surprised. I own 28 Days Later, and at the end of that movie, that little cottage that they're in, where they come out and they, bring out like kind of the sign because planes are going over. That's
Yeah.
the same cottage.
Oh, I know.
It's the same cottage, but of course, I start asking questions with his daughter. I'm like, oh God, where's the mom? Like, where
I
is she?
know.
What happened? And what happened to the little girl and the first one too? I'm kind of like, I think they tell it in comic book form. I think I saw a reference to that.
Okay.
But I'm a little nervous. I hope they didn't like get turned or anything like that. So I hope they're
Yeah.
out there doing something.
Well,
Or they
I
hey,
look forward to seeing it. I'll be seeing it the first week it comes out. I love those kind of
me
movies.
too.
I thought the original was like a refreshing take on a zombie apocalypse, even though they're not technically zombies, right?
They're infected. Yeah.
But still we'll call them zombies just to make things
Like everyone else, they're just like,
they,
I know what they are, but I'm just gonna say it.
like they eat brains. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially that one scene.
I
That
know.
was too
God, it
real.
was so gnarly.
That was too real. I was just going like, oh
It was like
man.
all over his beard and stuff. I was
Ah!
like,
Because I remember I was like, I can't see that, but
yeah.
secretly I saw it. But like, oh my God, that's terrible. But I can't say enough great things about it. The kid, though, I got to give him props.
Oh yeah.
He did great in 28 years later. I think he did even better in this, especially just kind of like, would you say it's PTSD? The way the Jimmies were just like killing people, and he's just like sitting there just watching it, like, this is not who I
Well, yeah.
am.
I mean, like he has no choice. Like if
Yeah, that was
he goes
scary.
against them, it's like his life, And so if he disagrees with anything they say, like he's
Yeah.
not part of their cult, So I thought he was great. He really showed like that high anxiety plus needing to survive,
Yeah.
a scenario. I just thought it was freaking awesome. Also for like an actor that young, like he really portrayed a lot of emotion. I thought he was awesome.
I just thought I can't say enough about him. And that beginning scene, I just it made me doubt a little bit. Like, I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna like actually kill him off, and maybe that was what the movie was going for. But no, they did it in such a way where he kept his character of like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? And just kind of like stab that guy and that artery,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh my God, this kid is the luckiest one in the world. But he didn't have to change his character.
Yeah.
He didn't have to change like the core of who he was. He was still a good person. And it showed it. It was making him sick, like just seeing that, like physically ill, going out and
Oh yeah.
throwing up. And it's like, this is not who I am, but I'm only doing it. And like, I was so nervous. It made me nervous when Jimmy, went up to him and he's like, "Where's the woman?" She's dead. I killed her. I was like, dude, say she ran in the fire or something.
I thought that those scenes with the Jimmies, they got to a point where it was almost too much. But
Okay.
then the movie did this great thing where it segued over to Ray Fiennes' character,
Yeah.
and it was like kind of like these lighthearted.
Yeah.
I mean, they had Duran Duran playing, like it was
I
kind of
have
it was
Duran
kind of
Duran.
great, and it kind of gave you like reprieve, And I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, I could actually breathe for a second because
Yeah.
the Jimmy scenes were like over the top, completely over the top.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a bit much, and I guess that's the next thing I kind of want to come to is, what did you not like about it? Is there something, and it can be just a little bitty thing, or it can be a couple of things. What did you just not care for about it, if there was anything at all?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, I thought it was all in all just great. There wasn't
Yeah.
like a lot of the movie that I didn't like at all. I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was fine. I would have
I
my biggest thing was I would have just marketed it a little bit differently. I would have maybe
Yeah.
the way that they had the movie come out, like what 7 months later, 7 or 8 months later, from the original
Yeah.
28 years later.
Yeah.
I think was kind of a mistake on their part. They could have. I'm not really sure what they should have done. Maybe even waited another like 6 months. To
Yeah.
kind of like let the hype build up a little bit more,
Yeah.
because I felt like there wasn't enough hype for the movie.
I you know this is my thing, and it's not really a nitpick with the movie. I agree with you, and I want to go into I, marketing wise, I think they could have did way better, and I think they really should have taken it to the film festivals, you
Yeah.
know, and did it there. And thank God it did great, because Nia DaCosta, the director, is a genius. And I've seen some of her other stuff. Even the Marvel movie, she was done dirty on the Marvels. Uh,
Mhm.
she was done dirty.
I agree. I agree.
I'm like, it was cute. It was fun. Was it my favorite Marvel movie? Hell no. But it was cute. It was fun. And especially if you saw Miss Marvel and, WandaVision and stuff like that, and putting them all together, it made sense, and it was fun. But this really, I feel, shows who she is as a director, from everything from the music, because she was intimately a part of all of it, and it made me happy, but it should have got more recognition, and hopefully us doing this, people will go watch it and watch them back to back,
Do you have any criticisms, like anything that you think could have been improved upon?
Tell you the truth, I really don't. It's just the marketing.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
same here. Like I thought the pacing was nice.
it
Like
was.
what I was saying about the super intense scenes, like getting cut kind of at the right moment, right where you're kind of just like okay, I can't take too much more of
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, and the elephant in the room, the alpha, and
yeah.
everything. A couple of my friends were just like, Jesus, Jesus, and they were excited when he got to wear like shorts or a loincloth or whatever. They were, they
Oh
were,
yeah.
they were
Um,
just like, oh,
one of
oh,
my
it was
one of my
silly.
wife's my wife's friends just like was like obsessed and continued to talk about that. I was just like, oh my god.
You're like, what do you need? What do you need? You're like, clearly.
But also, like, I was just like, I was like, did you see like the parasites inside of its skin? Does that like not affect the way you feel about this? Like it was still like a repulsive, disgusting, brain-eating rage monster, you know, like
Oh my god. I love it. I love it. You're just like trying to like make it like not attractive at
yeah,
all. You're
yeah,
you're just like,
yeah,
what are you looking at? What are you looking
yeah. Like, you sure you weren't looking at the open wounds that were like on
I wish I could be there for that. I would not have been any good. I would have been laughing, you
Oh, it
know.
was definitely funny. And it got a name. Like the zombie was the BDZ. The BDZ.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, in this day and age, and us being adults, it's like, okay, good for him. You know, let's keep going. You know, with this, but man, if you just kind of look it up on the internet, so many people were so caught up in that, and they could not stop talking about it. You know, and it's
Oh, I
just
know.
what. Sure, I guess it's mesmerizing to some people, but Lord, just leave it alone. Can we just watch the movie? You
I
know,
know. Yeah. So they're naked. Big deal,
right?
you know?
But you would think adults in this day and age, just like, okay, you know, they're naked. It's actually, I think it's the most real depiction of what it would be like. You
Oh,
know,
absolutely.
I mean, some of these things have been infected or zombies for years. You think their clothes are going to stay on them? You
No.
know, like that?
They don't
No,
care about that.
they
They
don't
don't care about
care.
anything but
Right? They're like they're looking
brains.
at your brains, my friend. They don't care. They
Yeah.
don't care. So anyway, I don't know. I just elephant in the room. I had to, you know, just kind of, you know, bring it up and stuff. But yes, time to wrap up.
Yeah.
Uh, but anyway, like like I said, folks, we haven't like talked in a minute, so we're catching up. So anyway, what tell people where you're at and where they can find you and come and
Um,
chat with you.
I'm in Austin, Texas. I'm a private chef. My Instagram is Jer_ATX. And just gearing up for the springtime here in Austin. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah,
I got tickets for MotoGP. Planning on
nice.
going to some South by events. Yeah,
Yeah.
looking forward to it. This is my favorite time of the year in Austin, by the way. So
It's
everything gets very pretty. So
yes, it's my
yeah,
favorite time of the year too, and I may be down there. I'm working on it.
cool.
Spring break is
Yeah,
coming up.
hit me up.
I
Hit me up.
love Denver, but I got to get out. But
Yeah, I hear you.
just for a little bit, and everybody knows where they can find me. You can find me on Facebook at Idle Musings, and you can find me on X on Idle Musings there, as well as on Instagram. Both Richard and Idle Musings. Please say hello. And I think that's going to do it for us, my friend. So,
All right. Well, it
um,
was a good one.
it was good, and keep playing Resident Evil 4, and please text me when something freaks you out because it actually makes me laugh. So,
Yeah, I will. I will definitely.
all right. It was good seeing you, y'all. We will talk to you soon, and thank you for hanging out with us today. Talk to you soon.
Bye, y'all.